Hello, testing.
Hi everyone, welcome to a new vlog of Adventure Factory. Here I am alone without Mitch, which is at our boxing gym at the moment. YouTube video today, I will talk to you about the cameras that we use when we travel and in the everyday, life. So yeah, this is the baby I use. It is the Nikon Z7. I know there's the new Z7 II that just went out and the Z6 II that went out and the Z5. I'm gonna stick to my Z7. It doesn't have the extra SD card, but it's fine. I'll use my XQD card for now. So in terms of lenses that we use the 50mm 1.8 aperture. Great lens. Bit bigger, so when I'm lazy, I do use the 35mm, but I need to put the FTZ adapter with it. It's a DX lens, it's a very old lens, so it does crop my photos, but when I feel like I want something lighter than the 50mm, I bring this guy. There is a tiny difference, and then you put the FTZ on and it's kind of same. So I should just stick to the 50mm and stop using this lens basically, but I just realized it as I'm filming that same but different. By what I mean by laziness, it means 50mm I gotta go a bit further if I'm taking photos of food, and there's 35mm I can just like click and like nobody saw me taking photos. So yeah, that's why I still use my 35mm. Otherwise, no brainer, I would use my Z lens instead of the old DX lens. Another lens that we use is my favorite, a wide angle lens, the 24mm 2.8. As you know, when we travel, we love to take photos that has the landscape and us in it. So by having a wider angle lens, well, you can capture more of what's around us when we take photos. So this is the bad boy. It is quite heavy. When we were shooting this with a D850, we didn't need to put the adapter, the FTZ adapter. Now that we shoot with the Z7, no choice. So it does make it like quite big and bulky. Another weapon when you walk around with your camera. I actually had this one when I drove from London to Kazakhstan. I know, some people don't like shooting with wide angle lenses. I love them. And I know they're quite heavy. This one is probably 1 kilo. Heavy lens with the camera, with the body. It's like you have a weapon on your hands, and I know that it can feel quite heavy, but because of the quality, I am so ready to sacrifice that inconvenience to still have a great quality image, and it doesn't distort as much. It does, of course, if you shoot in 14mm, but I mean, you saw some of our photos, it does sometimes distort my feet. It looks like they're so tall. Even Mitch's feet, like you can see, look like he's a giant. I mean, that's part of shooting wide in vertical if you want to have that effect to make you taller as well, which me, small like a little midget, love to look tall. For some people, you don't want to really, I know how you don't like to walk all day with the same lens because it can feel that, you don't get creative, you capture so many things that, it ends up being a bit boring shooting with a wide angle. As you know, I shoot a lot of travel photography with us, me, Mitch included in the photo. So it's important that, yes, we're in it, but to capture the maximum of everything around us. That's why we personally love the wide angle lens so much. Quite excited to try the new 1424 2.8 from the new Z series. It's gonna be great to see if there's a big difference in terms of the weight. Usually when you go 2.8, obviously it's gonna be a bit more heavy. So let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite wide angle lens if you're a Nikon user. By the way, don't scold me for saying Nikon, that's how we say it in North America. Another lens I'm using at the moment and testing is the 14-30mm f4. So this one is way lighter than the other lens. The 14-24mm 2.8 is actually a very old lens. It's actually probably 13 years old now, but it does the job, right? I've been using it for 2 years, really like it. This one is much lighter, which I prefer when it's lighter. I do love to be able to go to 2.8, but does it make a huge difference if I shoot the type of photos I do? Not really. It's more of a like being used to using the older lens, and if you're really a fan of using filters, which most photographers and videographers do, this one is the lens for you because you can actually have the 82mm thread that you can actually put a filter on. So huge plus using this lens. Obviously this year in 2020, the 14-24 2.8 native to the Z series cameras is out. You can go try it out. I haven't got the chance to put my hands on it yet. I'm really excited to be able to test it once it's available because it's super popular at the moment, and it's actually like, yeah, really tough to put your hands on it and try it. So yeah. And not only that, the 70-200mm 2.8 is also out native to the Z series camera. So if you can put your hands on it and try it, do it, because right now, at least in Singapore, it is gone. Gonzi's popular as. And right now I am filming with the Z50, super convenient mirrorless camera, small, perfect for vlogging. The screen flips completely upside down. Okay. Caveat, a little inconvenient to wear a tripod because of the screen being under. So they actually sell this little metal thingy that you can put to it, and it will avoid having the tripod like right under where the screen is, right? Yeah, love the Z50, super convenient with the pancake lens. So you can actually put it in your purse, and the reason why I love it so much is because the Z7 is, you know, with its lens, even when you have the basic lens, the 18-55 is quite big, so not really convenient to put in your purse if you just want to go out and have a little like meal and don't really want to bring your big equipment. So I really love being able to have this Z50 just to like, you know, do everyday vlogging and walking around. Super convenient. So if you are like me that loves to carry 2 cameras sometimes, or just have a smaller camera to walk around and take photos and street photography, that camera is actually very good, and you can transfer as well the photos by SnapRich wirelessly. Super convenient, super great on the go, and also great entry-level camera if you do want to try photography and don't want to splurge on a Z7 or Z7 II or Z6. If you don't really want to try the Z50, another good entry-level DSLR that is mirrorless is the Z5. I haven't tested the Z5 yet, but you can always go and try them if you're in Singapore here at the Nikon Experience Hub, and then you can try that. Yeah, pretty much it. I mean, that's all I use. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave them below. Obviously, I am not the best at doing videos and comparing lenses because I'm super shy and I know things in my head and I try to let them out, but give me a break, I'm trying here. If you want, I'll give you some good links below that you can check some reviews. One of my favorite reviewers about lenses, they can explain to you everything about the difference between lenses and which one to choose depending on your needs. And yeah, that's it. So that's it for this short video where I give you a little snapshot of the camera equipment that I use at the moment. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, everything is on our website. We write about the camera we use, the other equipment we use to take photos, and obviously a lot of travel news, a lot of travel tips of where to stay and where to eat and where to brunch. And especially now that we're in Singapore, we're shooting and like sharing a lot of our tips on it. So do check it out on adventurefactory.com. And if you are not yet a subscriber or a follower of our Instagram, this is our Instagram at Tweemy and at Adventure Factory. Of course, follow Adventure Factory mainly. And if you want extra little girly photos, then you go on my page, Tweemy. So that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And thank you very much for watching the video. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya!